Hey guys, we are getting ready to do some grits, some of my creamy grits, and I'm using Jim Dandy's and Quick Grits. And I usually use Quaker, but I am out of it. I thought I bought some, but I can't find them. Oh well. So the key to your grits and to making them creamy is to not put too much grits in the water. Now with rice, you have to put double the amount of rice according to water. So if you have 2 cups of water, you need a cup of rice. Whatever you put with grits, it's a quarter of a cup. So it's a quarter of a cup of grits to every 2 cups of water. It sounds crazy, but if you want creamy grits and you want them to come out right, that's how you do it. When you pour your grits in your pan, you need to be wiggling your whisk at the same time. You wiggle your whisk and you pour them in like so. Get the top for this, please. You pour them in like so. I know it's like, oh wow, a quarter of a cup of grits. Yeah, I've been doing it wrong. Yes, you have. A lot of people don't know how to make grits, or they don't care to learn because they can never get the concoction of the two right. So here we have some water that is on, this is electric stove, so we have our stove at, a 6. What I'm going to do is, because I put the grits in it, you see it's bubbling, we want this to simmer. So I'm going to stir these really good, make sure they all emulsify in this water. And then I'm going to turn my heat down to about a 4. So I got my heat down at like a 4, guys, and then I'm going to top it off. I'm only making a little pot because my kids want macaroni. They don't want grits with their fish. So I'm just going to make a little pot for myself or whoever may want some. If you notice, even looking at this is thickening up even with the amount that I put in there. So put the top on that, baby. And we're going to let that sit, and we will show you what we do once it's almost done. And we'll be back with the grits. Okay, these grits seem to have thickened up. And you can see the thickness in them. Y'all see that? They're still not done. You don't want a grainy grit. You want your grits to be like basically melting in your mouth. So I'm going to let these go just a little bit longer, and I'm going to show you what I do to make mine creamy. I add my infamous almond milk. No sugar or anything. I do like to eat my grits sweet. So right as it looks like it's done to most people, I will put about 1/8 of a cup of milk inside of there. This helps to give me that creamy texture. And just mix them like so. And I'm going to cut them down even lower. So now they can really simmer in the pan. So see, if you notice, I have my thing down to right a notch under the low. You see that? And I'm going to let these continue to simmer. They're going to cook real slow, but they are cooking. And then we'll have some nice creamy grits. I'm going to add something else to them. But this is the basic. This is the basic. I have a secret recipe for my grits, and I want to save it for something. Look, this is the basic to making basic grits. And that's what I said, 1/4 cup of grits to every 2 cups of water, and you will have some awesome grits. And whatever else you want to add to it, you can. But this is the basics to grits, all right? So let me let that finish, and I'm going to be plating this along with my fish, and we're going to go from there. Talk to you guys in a minute. I'm sorry, I started plating before I was able to actually put it on camera. And here you have my thick and creamy grits and my fried tilapia. And what I'm going to do is I put some cheese in this, but it's a different type of cheese. And I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of this on there. Sorry. And it's so hot, that's going to melt. That is definitely going to melt. And that is the fish and grits, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me zoom in and show you how thick and creamy this is. Like, this is like, we're gonna get a spoon, right? We're gonna get a spoon so we can show them. Y'all see how creamy these grits are? Y'all see that? Thick and creamy. Yes. Okay. So we're going to zoom out, and I'm going to take a picture